Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Sunday morning. On a Sunday morning, we create a quiet space for us to sit in silence together for a little while. Our teacher for this week is Louise Hay, and I have a pretty long message to get through today, so let me get right into it. Our subconscious holds what I like to call a recording of the past. Our whole body understands this recording, the recording that we've built up over time. Our whole body understands this recording as truth, because these are the things that in fact we live through. These are the things that happen. So it would make sense that our body understands this recording as absolute truth. And also, like a well-worn record, the meaning that we have made in the past, the dots that we have connected subconsciously, are now played on repeat, shaping our perceptions, actions, and ultimately forming our beliefs and our entire reality on repeat over and over again. Somebody, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. In this recording, you have created a view of you that is based not necessarily on truth, but on the feedback that you received about yourself from the world around you. The thoughts and opinions that your subconscious recorded from the people around you as you grew up, and then also as an adult. If you were raised with the belief that you are unintelligent, then your subconscious will highlight and show you all of the words, the facial expressions, the body languages of people around you that support this belief that you are stupid. It is your brain's job to find the proof for what you believe. Likewise, if you were raised with the belief that you are smart, then your algorithm will find the proof of your smartness in the behavior and the responses of the people around you. This is called confirmation bias, and to some extent, we are all influenced by it. This is not a good or a bad thing. It's just one of the many tools that we come pre-programmed with to help us deal with the overwhelming amount of information that our brain has to process every second. Here's a small look into what comes your brain's way from moment to moment. The subconscious mind, the part of your brain that's on autopilot, processes 11 million bits of information every second. 11 million bits every second. But your conscious mind, part of your brain that you're really trying to think things through with, that part of your brain can only handle about 40 to 50 bits of information per second. Matching proof to already established beliefs is simply an efficient way for our brain to sort through millions of bits of data to keep us alive. But clearly, if we don't challenge our limiting beliefs, then we run the risk of being trapped by them forever. So Louise Hay has a few thoughts that support this idea. She says, we learn our belief systems very early as children, and then we move through life creating experiences to match our beliefs. The beliefs are already there, and then our brains keep trying to create experiences to match the belief that's already there. She says, we forget that we create the situations, and then we give our power away by blaming the other person for our frustration. No person, no place, and no thing has any power over us, for we are the only thinkers in our mind. And I love it when we see it that way. It makes clear that nothing else has any power over us because we are the only thinkers in our mind. We create our experiences, our reality, and everyone in it. When we create peace and harmony and balance in our mind, then we will also find it in our lives. Charlene, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's great to see you. Last thought from Louise Hay is, Your thoughts are like the seeds you plant in your garden. The thoughts are like the seeds, and your beliefs are like the soil in which you plant these seeds. The good news is this: you don't have to remain stuck in the belief system you grew up with. You can trade in your old beliefs for a new set, and then your brain will go about its business as usual, highlighting from your information all the proof of your new beliefs. The first step in breaking free from these limiting beliefs lies in becoming aware of what your thoughts and beliefs are. You have to become the observer of your thoughts, the witness to your thinking. Meditation is a powerful tool on this journey, cultivating introspection without judgment. By witnessing your thoughts, you will begin to identify the limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. Once you become aware of these beliefs, you can challenge them and replace them with a more empowering alternative. Remember, your thoughts are like seeds that you plant in your garden. Your beliefs are the soil in which the seeds grow. And sometimes, replacing the soil is exactly what your plants need. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll flow together on today's more quiet journey, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Your only job right now is, with every exhale, to lead your body to a deeper level of softness than the one before. Your job is not to try and prevent this brain from thinking thoughts. Because a brain will produce a constant stream of thinking. Just like every other organ in your body never stops doing its work. We might not feel the work of our liver. We might not hear the thoughts of our stomach. With our brain, we simply get that feedback all the time. So your job is not to try and stop your brain from giving its feedback, but to find that we can take a step back from that. Wayne Dyer called it like stepping backwards into a hollow behind the waterfall. The water is still rushing past, but now you're in a space behind the water, seeing it rush past. Anytime your mind gets hijacked by your thoughts, shift your attention back to your breath. Bring your attention back to the softening in your body. And however many times your thoughts hijack you is actually completely okay. Of course, we get hijacked by our thoughts over and over again. Our job is simply to recognize that and say, oh yeah, I fell for that one again. Let me take a step back. I'll leave you to your own breathing, and I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. the last few big breaths of this phase, help your body stretch, adjust, and settle down. Roll out your neck muscles, your shoulder muscles, your back muscles. You are helping your body find as much comfort as possible in the position you're sitting in. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, the reminder is that we are able to find within ourselves a quieter place even while our thoughts may be loud. It is a little bit like when you're in a pool and you slowly slip below the waterline. The people and their voices around the pool, they don't disappear when we go underwater. We can actually still hear them, or we can even see them through the water if we try and look. But we certainly have slipped into a quieter place. We have that space within all of us. Silence already has its home. We can simply learn how to become better at slipping into that place over and over again. Take as many easy breaths as you need between your breath holds, but then dive back inside with every breath hold again and again. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Take your next big breath. take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time a few thoughts from Louise Hay. And just a little bit about how our brains work one more time. We grow up learning a belief system. And when I say a belief system, this is actually much bigger than what we might learn religiously. I'm not even talking about our religious beliefs. Or we form a belief system around what life is and who we are in this life. And then the meaning we made, the dots we connected as kids, that kind of goes onto a recording that plays again and again and again. And our brain's job is to kind of find the information that matches that recording. If you were raised with a belief that you are unintelligent, then your subconscious will highlight and show you all of the words, the facial expressions, the body language of the people around you that support that belief, the belief that you are stupid. It is your brain's job to find the proof for what you believe. And likewise, if you were raised with a belief that you are smart, then your brain's algorithm will find the proof of your smartness in the behavior and responses of the people around you. Louise Hay says, "We learn our belief system as very little children, and then we move through life creating experience to match those beliefs. She says, your thoughts are like the seeds that you plant in your garden, and your beliefs are like the soil in which those thoughts are planted. So what our brain really does is it keeps matching proof to already established beliefs. And that's simply a really efficient way for a brain to sort through millions of bits of data to keep us alive. The good news is that we don't have to remain stuck in an old belief system. Those beliefs found their way there simply by repetition. And if we, by repetition, constantly give our brain new beliefs and put them on repeat, then it will become the brain's job to find the proof for the new beliefs. It takes time only, but the truth is our brains are really receptive to this. And a part of that process is to become a little bit better at embracing a silent space. And in the silent space, learn that I can take a step back from all of these thoughts my brain thinks. I can start recognizing that these thoughts, they come from the beliefs that are in there. And when I take a step back and I look at those old beliefs, I can clearly start seeing that they're not accurate, or at least not all of them are. And when we find a little bit of this space, the space that says, hang on a minute, is that true? Then we can begin to feed our brain new information. And as we see the new information that reflects that we are worthy, we are worthy of being loved. We're in fact not ugly. There's a lot that is beautiful about us. We're clearly not stupid. There are so many ways in which our intelligence shines. And we can take the responsibility to collect these little bits of proof. And then we have to feed these little bits of proof to our brain every day. Highlight to our brain, see, look at this here. This is proof that I'm not stupid. It simply takes time, but our brain is really receptive that way. And once these new beliefs take root, it'll simply be your brain's job to find the proof that match your new beliefs. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and you are invited to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that I have a beautiful and amazing brain. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for having this intelligently designed, beautiful brain that is able to go through millions of bits of data per second and simply has found the shortcuts of how to deal with a fire hose of data all the time. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that I can take the responsibility to feed my brain information. I can choose to highlight the information that serves my own empowerment and feed my brain this information every day. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. The reminder is this: if you keep feeding your brain new information every day, it will become your brain's job to find the proof of that new information. Lots of love to you all. Nella, it's so good to see you pop up this morning. Thank you, Nella. Thank you, Sunmurray. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Anthony. Wishing you guys a really beautiful day. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.